So the other day, I realized that I have been doing social media for about 2 years now. And pretty much the whole time that I have been doing this, I have wanted to branch out into YouTube, but haven't. And for a long time, I couldn't figure out why I wasn't doing it. But recently I realized that I think the main reason that I haven't been pushing myself to finally post to YouTube and have just been sticking to Instagram is because I have all of these grand ideas for what I want to do with my channel without the means to execute them. So I've been wanting to do all of these really thorough instructional videos because I get questions all the time about how I do certain looks on my Instagram, and I post little like 1-minute videos of how I do my looks on there, but it's really hard to pack that much information into a 60-second video. So I think I have just been holding off on posting on YouTube because I just keep making excuses. I'm like, well, you know, when I get a better camera lens, or when I get a microphone for my camera, or when I am able to afford a new computer. At the moment, the only computer I have access to is a really old MacBook Pro. I just turned 24 a couple of days ago, and I got that MacBook Pro when I was a sophomore in high school. So I was like 16 tops. So that was just a really long-winded way of saying my videos are probably not going to be of the utmost quality for a little while I get all of this sorted out and figure out exactly what it is I want to do with this channel. So today I thought I would just sit down and talk to you, and maybe, I don't know, maybe you'll learn a thing or two about the makeup that I'm doing, or maybe you just put this on in the background while you're doing the dishes. But yesterday I got a package from Revlon and they sent me some of their new products. I just used the new Insta Filter, it's a really stupid name, but the new Insta Filter foundation. I used the shade 150 Buff. I'm about an NC 20 or so in MAC, if that's helpful. It's really hard for me to find a foundation that doesn't make it look like I have a gentle sunburn. Most fair foundations are very, very pink, or like almost gray. Cosmetic companies think that pale people are just like weird, bloodless beings. Okay, I'm gonna go do my eyebrows and then come back because otherwise this video is gonna be like an hour long.
2 hours later.
Okay, I did my eyebrows using the new Revlon brow kit. I used the shade Soft Black, which I believe is the darkest one. This is gonna seem a little bit out of order, maybe, but I'm actually going to do my lipstick first. I often will pick a lipstick or, you know, whatever. There's a squirrel outside. There's a squirrel right outside my window. Anyway, I will often pick my lipstick and then center the entire look around it. And Revlon just sent this lipstick yesterday. It is called Violet Rush Matte 030. It's like a vibrant orchid shade. I already tried out this lipstick yesterday. I think I had it on for like maybe an hour tops, and it stained my lips a little bit. Which I don't really mind, but I just figured I would mention that just in case that's something that would bother you. I don't really care, because if I wear a lipstick one day and then it stains my lips, then the next day I don't have to wear lipstick. I'm just gonna perfect the outline of my lips using that lipstick on a lip brush. This is a lip brush from Sugar Pill. Wow, I look incredibly pale. Okay, so I used this new Revlon Color Charge palette. It has these nice bright shades in it. So I'm going to take the pink shade in the palette first on a big fluffy brush. This is one of the really cheap brushes from Wet n Wild. I think it's like $3 or something like that. And I'm just going to use light pressure and gently sweep this into the crease of the eye. Now I'm going to take this purple shade with a slightly smaller brush. This is one of the $1 brushes from e.l.f. The blending eye brush, I think it's called. I have a bunch of these. I bought them like 10 years ago and they're still in really good shape. It's one of my favorite brushes. Typically I feel like brushes are one of those things that's good to invest in, but e.l.f. make really good brushes though, man. I'm going to place this dark purple shade also in the crease, but in a slightly smaller radius, so we're not going to blend it all the way up as high as we blended the pink. We're going to keep it a little bit lower and more focused right in the crease. So I'm just going to switch back and forth between this big fluffy brush and the pink eyeshadow and that smaller brush with the purple shadow until I get the right kind of gradient. To do this inner cut crease part, I'm going to take the NYX Jumbo Eyeshadow Pencil in Milk. You could also just use a concealer for this. Any kind of like light colored sticky product, like a cream product, should work pretty well for this. I'm going to take some of that on a flat brush. This is also a Sugar Pill lip brush. I'm going to kind of draw a new crease on the inner part of my eye. My eyes are kind of hooded on the inner corner, so when I look straight, a lot of the inner corner of my eye is covered up by the top part of my eyelid. So I kind of fake it and draw in a new one slightly higher than my natural crease. I find it helps to sort of like look down into a mirror when I'm doing this part. I'm going to take this lime green shade from the palette and press that right on top of the white base we just laid down. For the outer part of the eye, what you probably should do is lay down a black cream base of some sort or a black eyeliner, but I was being lazy, so I literally just used the lipstick that we put on our lips before as a base for the outer part. I've never had any issues with putting lip products on my eyes. There are some people on the internet who will tell you not to do that, but I do it all the time and I've never had any issues. Now technically they're not formulated for your eyes, they're formulated for your lips, so if you have some kind of reaction to it randomly, don't come for me. Okay, and then on top of that purple base, I'm gonna put this dark green shade that I just stuck my fingernail in. Sick. This we're not gonna be as precise with, we're gonna end up blending out the edges anyway, so don't worry if it doesn't look perfect. Now I'm just going to take a little fluffy brush and gently blend out the edges so that we don't have any harsh lines. Okay, for the lower lash line, I'm going to take some of this dark blue shade and I'm just going to put it on the lower lash line. Gently pat on and then blend out as you do. I'm going to take a flat brush and kind of like clean up this outer corner a little bit because I blended my eyeshadow a little lower right here than I want it. So I just put a little bit of concealer on this flat brush and literally just wiping the eyeshadow away. And on the waterline, I'm going to apply Kat Von D Everlasting Lip Liner in the shade Satellite. Again, this is a lip product, but I've never had any issues applying lip products to my eyes. But, I don't know, do so with caution, I suppose. I'm just going to apply a little bit of that NYX Jumbo Eyeshadow Pencil in the shade Milk. And then just blend it out with my finger, I guess, instead of a brush. Yeah, that works okay. And then on top of that, I'm going to press this new Revlon Color Charge Loose Powder in the shade Holographic. I wouldn't say this is holographic, it's more iridescent than anything. It's like a white shimmery powder with like a pinky purple duochrome, but it's pretty. And now I'm just gonna apply mascara and lashes, and then I will show you the finished eye look. So I applied lashes and mascara, and this is the finished eye look. The lashes I'm wearing are Scarlet by Huda Beauty. Huda Beauty. To highlight, I am going to use this new highlighting palette from Revlon called Galaxy Dream. They also have a more neutral highlighting palette. These are more wearable, but obviously that's not what we're going for today. So I am going to use the green highlight in this palette. I feel like there are a ton of unnatural highlighting palettes on the market these days, and people, when they use them in videos and in real life, tend to just use like the pink shade or the purple shade. I never see anyone use the green highlight, so I'm just gonna go for that today. To bronze out my face a little bit, because I'm looking kind of like flat and all over pale, I'm gonna use the Smashbox contour palette, and I'm gonna mix the contour shade and the bronzer shade because, I don't know, I guess I just like to make things complicated. And the brush I'm using is from Makeup Forever. It is called the 150 Wavy brush. I don't know if that's actually what it's called, but that's what it says. Oh, that's a little orange. So a little bit orange. Okay, whatever. Go with it. Maybe there was some other product on this brush. That's okay. Okay, that's a lot of contour, but it's okay. And that's it. I guess that's the finished look. I hope you liked this. If you enjoyed this, make sure you hit the like button and you can subscribe. I can't promise that my videos will always be exactly like this. I think I probably am going to try to make them slightly higher quality in the future. If you have any comments or concerns, feel free to drop them in a comment below. In the meantime, you can follow me on Instagram. I post a new look on Instagram every single day. Yes, every single day. I don't know why I did that to myself, but about 750 days ago, I decided I was going to post a new look every day for 1,000 days. So, it's going well. Okay, I'll see you next time.